And what's up, producers? Here with your boy Jenny Mejiko here with a tutorial on how to record an FL. I'm gonna go over a couple of things. I'm actually gonna record the audio in FL Studio for this one. Alrighty, guys, let's jump straight into it. What's going on, guys? Today I have a tutorial on how to record an FL. You can already see I already have FL loaded up. My beats already loaded up. I should have already loaded up my vocal chain. That's alright. I'll just jump straight to it. First and foremost, when you get to FL, you want to check your audio settings. You can see right here device, it says FL Studio Audio. This one's cool. I don't like it too much. It has a latency on this laptop. Why, I could not tell you. On my old laptop, it has a slight latency. However, I don't prefer to record in this. I like to record in the Audio for Raw. No latency. It's nice. I like it. The buffer length, you see it's on 256. When you have it on a higher buffer length, it's more to process, so the latency will be a lot more. I'm gonna change it to the highest, and then I'll change it to the default right here, which is 512, and then I'll throw it back to 256. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell the latency. However, I know I will. So right here, it has a very long latency. I do not like this whatsoever. Although it is clean, I don't like it. This is the default setting. I don't really care for it too much. It still has a latency. It's pretty obvious. Here where I had it, it doesn't have as much of a latency, but it's there. You can notice it a smidge. But if it's just a tiny bit, it might not bother you. You can try to tweak it elsewhere, maybe your sample rate or something else. I'm not gonna get too into depth with this. I just want to get how to record. Now this is your input. You can pick your microphone or even your interface. This one I like to record is a lot better. This laptop will crash FL if I use this, so I'm not going to. You can even pick your microphone through here. However, I have a USB mic. I'm not at the studio currently due to COVID, so I have to use my USB mic. It's okay. Now, once you do all that, you want to go here and click. Now, when you hit on your audio interface, you can choose it over here. Or if you use Audio for Raw and you have a USB mic, it'll pop up over here. But in this case, since I have FL Studio Audio, I'm just gonna click on the mono in one. So that's how I have it. Now the way I used to record on FL, I didn't know any better. This is how I learned to do it. This is why I don't prefer to use the Edison. So this is my master. Then we used to load up the Edison on number 1. Drop the beat. Keep in mind, this beat is not mixed. I did a tutorial on how to mix, and I used this beat. I'm going to shorten the beat so I can use it. However, this is what I would do, and I'm just going to go straight to recording. I'm not even going to add the vocal chain until later. So here we go. Yo, what's up? Latency. FL Studio tutorial, how to record. Yeah, let's get it. We in here. Nah, mean. Enough of that. Now just play it back. Yo, what's up? Latency. FL Studio tutorial, how to record. Yeah, let's get it. We in here. Nah, mean. Now back then, we used to have, the auto-tune and all that. And if we messed up, we had to redo the whole song. We couldn't just do it. So we had to record just the hook 3 different times, replay it, and then add the verses or the bridge or whatever was next. And then the intro and outro. So it was definitely a struggle. Now I know that there's better ways to record in the Edison. However, that is not my preference. That's just not what I like to do. I like to record in the playlist. I've seen people knock on the playlist. I don't see why. You see I have markers already. To add a marker, go right here, right click. On top. Now look you. There we go. Sorry, it wasn't pencil. Alright, he's gonna do this. Now you can do Alt T or add one. Intro. Boom. Then you can go over here. Nobody's on the number one. Right click, add marker, hook, and go from there. That's why I prefer to record in the playlist. You can do stuff like that. It's very, very good. It's very nice. Now in this case, I'm going to record just the hook. So to do so, highlight the hook. Make sure it's in song mode. Now you can load up your vocal chain. Now me personally, I like to make sure my beat is on channel 1. That's just my preference. That way, in case if I gotta lower the beat or so, I can do it through here instead of the actual knob itself on the step sequencer. So let me open up a telephone effect, stock plugins. You know it. Yeah. Let me get the picture. Not everybody has waves or a natural's auto tune, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Got that Tucci, Lil Wayne, you know. I'm a clown. Alright, delay. This is not how I do it to mix. This is just for the tutorial. Alright. Now let me lower the bit here. Yeah. Get some reverb. You guys know me. Stock plugins all day. Stock plugin gang. You know, there's nothing wrong with stock plugins. Don't let anybody else tell you elsewise. You don't need no negativity in your life. Now, if you want your effects to stay on your vocals, make sure this is on post. If you want to tweak and or change or edit your vocals mix wise afterwards, make sure it's on pre. Pre will allow the effects to be active, however not permanent, onto the vocals. When it's on post, forget about it. You better do it perfect, and you better have the effects tweaked perfectly, because when you do so, when you take it off, you won't be able to tweak things. Here, I'll show you. And we're going to record. Make sure you're on channel 5, because if you have another mixer channel, I'll show you real fast. Let's say record. This will pop up. Now you'll have to redo everything. Then it'll start counting down. Or if you hit record and you hit the Edison, pop up in the Edison, and it'll be on that channel. So there you are recording, and you don't want that. You want good, clean vocal ticks. Make sure you're on the right channel. Let me turn this mic off on this one. And then you can rename it. Done. Oh wait. Off. And boom. Now, I'm gonna record, and let's go from there. Remember, make sure you're on the same mixer channel you want to use to record. Playlist. I'm in the studio. I'm at home with this microphone. I don't like this way. This latency is. Oh well. I guess it is what it is. When it hits the end, it's gonna turn off. Yeah. So there you go. That's how you record. On this part, when it hits the red at the end right here, it's gonna be done. It'll literally stop recording. And that's the beauty of highlighting a certain section to just record. So now, you want to take that effect. Now mind you, some post. See, notice how over here, how there's no number in the mixer. So when I play it back by itself, yeah. I'm in the studio. I'm at home with this microphone. I don't like this way. This latency is. Notice how the effects were still on there. That's why I say make sure it's on free. because then you can't have that in the background. You won't be able to edit it. Now also another thing, the microphone should be negative 0.6 dB or even a little bit lower. That's so that way your headset doesn't bleed. I'm sure you guys heard when I was playing the back how you heard the hi-hats in the background and the beat low in the background. That's bleed. That's extra stuff you gotta do to take out. That's why audio interfaces are usually recommended to not really have that. Although it's still possible to still have it. The best way to have that, not show up in the recording, lower the beat. Lower the beat. Don't have it cranking. Record at a reasonable volume. So now let's switch to pre, and let's record this hook. Just a hook. Double check. Here we go. Tutorial, freestyle. This the hook. Grab a book. I'm a chef. That's horrible. That's actually very, very horrible. You got to like this guy raps. I don't take it serious. That's good. So when you hear my actual people, you be like, wow, he actually is good. Yeah. One time. I'm getting in. Boom, beautiful. Now, just notice how it's on 5. Let's take this and let's drop it down to number 2. And when we play back this, there might be some slight bleeding. However, the effects will not be on it. Tutorial, freestyle. This the hook. Grab. Well, now you're probably wondering how do you get your effects from here. Over here, you might think you might have to reopen every single one and copy and paste. No. Right click, file, save mixer, track state as, click, hold, drag, and drop on number 2. There you go. Granted, you will have to rename it, but that's okay. I would rather rename it than to have to reopen everything up, because that is very annoying. Alrighty. So now we have our effects on number 2. Tutorial, freestyle. And then you can tweak it if you like. Now let's keep recording. Also, another thing, make sure that this is on a different channel. For the fact that if you record with this on number 5, whatever you record, it will play that in the background. So I'll show you. Set another quick record. Wait. Double check. Yep. Okay. Always double, triple check everything, guys. Tutorial, freestyle, one time. This the hook. You guys notice how the volume right here is loud. I'm gonna stop it right here. You may not want the same effects on that vocal, so I highly suggest and recommend that you have it on a different mixer channel with the effects that you would like on it. Now let's do the ad-libs. Oh, see? That's what I was talking about earlier. See what happens when you don't double check things? Here. Now. Tutorial, freestyle, This the hook. Grab a book. I'm a chef. Cookies horrible. That's very, very horrible. You got to look at him like this guy raps. I don't take him seriously. That this is not. You hear my actual people. You be like, wow, he actually raps. So I'm gonna let it right out to the very end. See how it stops again. That's the one time. They just start recording before we get in there. Alrighty. So I'm actually gonna delete this. Knife, shift, click, hold, and drag down. Boom. I'm gonna take this and delete it. Now, control and highlight. You probably want this to be duplicated. When it's highlighted like this, do not hit Control B. For if you do, it'll do this. That's exactly what it'll do. And you'll probably wonder why it's doing that and get frustrated. Leave it how so. Click and drag. Shift, click, hold, drag, and drag. Boom. Now let's play back. Tutorial, yeah. Freestyle, yeah. This the hook. Grab a book. I'm a chef. Cook this horrible. That's very, very horrible. You guys see what I'm looking at? Like this guy raps. Tutorial, yeah. Freestyle. Now keep in mind you may possibly have to retime this when you guys record. Like if you have a latency issue, you might have to retime it. So that's where the metronome comes in. If you don't have any latency and everything's perfect clear, you still might have to double check the timing for the fact that you might not be on beat completely. So always check all that. I'm not going to for the tutorial. I don't want the tutorial to be a million years long. So let's just keep moving on. So now that we have this all just ready to go, you can pretty much just add your effects from there and go from there, guys. I have to get a screenshot or something of the Audio 4.0 and show you guys what I was talking about. So this is basically the way they record in FL, guys. You know, pretty much basic, simple. Then you can go here, hit verse. Remember Alt T, or just do what I did, right click and add verse, and then you can the verse is usually like this long. Then you can go ahead and then do your verse, record. I gotta show you guys some actual vocals that I'm gonna do. That way you guys will think I'm like, you know, bluffing or whatever. I'm gonna turn these effects on. I'm gonna sing for y'all. I'm in my city. Auto-tune make anybody sound good. When you in the hood, that's what sounds like. Oh, we got some freestyle. Alright, put it on, guys. Seriously, you know, there's just different ways you can record like this. Instead of saying you can even just let the beat right out completely and record. Now the plus side, real fast, about recording like this in sections. I normally just record. I normally like play from the intro here. Beat drops. I come in. Then when this is done recording, I normally stop it, and then I'll like click and highlight this and drop it there. Yeah, it's lazy. It's cheating. It's working smart. You don't have to do so much work. That way when the beat comes in here. Editing and redoing the hook like 4 different times. You can highlight it, record it, copy paste. You can click here to become it. Let it build up. You know, you can't hype it. You get in the zone. I like to do it this way. Chillin' in my city. I do my thing. Even though I cannot cuss. PG-13, I'm in PG, or even rated G, you know. That's just pretty much what I'm going with this stuff. So, that's all the time we have to stay, guys. Yep. You can pretty much go from there, guys. Hope this helps. And I really hope you guys learn some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get a screenshot of the Audio for Raw. Alright, guys, so this is the Audio for Raw right here. Normally you can go ahead and find your audio interface or even your USB microphone and just go from there. Different settings, editing and all that. But you pretty much get the idea. Alright, guys, check out producerzero.com for more tutorials. Don't forget to check out the merchandise while you're there. Alright, guys.